Hello everybody, back with Mr. Messy t-shirt, as you'll see. This is kind of like an ad hoc one, because I only do these on Thursdays and it's a Tuesday. The reason I'm able to do it, working from home, is because we have what's called in Hong Kong a black rainstorm, which means it is like typhoon weather, or typhoon-like rain, and it's non-stop. And to the extent that when this black rainstorm signal goes up, you basically don't go into work. Your company policy or government policy is, if you aren't in the office, don't go into the office. If you're already in the office, stay in the office until the signal goes down. So yeah, so this rainstorm came up at 5:50 this morning and will be in place till 3 p.m. So hence I'm working from home. Now, one of the things that got me thinking about doing this video is I need to be more intentional, more active. If I say I want financial freedom, I've got to kind of go for it. I'm just about to listen to a podcast hosted on one of my favorite podcast channels, Choosify. It's with Tim Ferriss. Now, a lot of you will know who Tim Ferriss is, a lot of you won't, but he's a guy who wrote The 4-Hour Work Week, which is a good book. It's kind of a bit fanciful in some ways, but it's very intentional. And that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get out of this video. I need to be more intentional about a lot of things. I have loads of lists, and I'm and ahhing, and shall I do this, shall I do that? No, I need to be more intentional about how to improve my health, wealth, career. That kind of combination. So today I'm going to touch on the health briefly. I bought myself a smartwatch. For the first time, I've got myself a proper smartwatch, not some cheap, nasty thing I had from Amazon. It was a waste of time. But this one actually will help monitor things like my heart and my sleep and things like that. And the reason I got it was because over the summer, when I caught up with friends back in the UK, a few of them had some health scares, or one had a significant one, and he mentioned getting a smartwatch. Another guy, I found out, passed away. Another friend, female friend, she had a health scare. So I've got to look after my health and be intentional about it. So the first thing I've done is that I now need to book it in to see the doctor, to check on a few things. Again, being intentional. The next thing about money making, I've been working on monitoring my money, my overall money position being what's in my accounts, what is in my investments, what I spend, what I save, etc. I've got to be more intentional about knowing how to reduce certain costs and also to increase my income. So it's that gap between what you spend and what you make. The bigger that gap, the better positioned you are for financial freedom. That's one of my key goals to focus on again over the next week. I'll probably talk about this again on Thursday when I do a video. On the career front, yeah, I know I need to be. I just need to be more intentional in terms of upskilling. At the end of the day, work is fine, but I need to make sure that my next chapter is fully possible. I'm almost speaking in code now, but the reality is intentionality is going to be key. So in this wet and windy day, it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. Again, ad hoc, but I've got to do more of these videos. If I want to, my goal isn't to have a YouTube channel to monetize per se. Any YouTube channel is meant to be a vehicle in which to showcase some of my other interests and business opportunities. For example, uploaded a few more products onto my Etsy shop, which I think is exactly the way to go. I've been dabbling more with AI, looking at ideas, and so on. So, yes, I am moving in the right direction, but intentionality and being purposeful is far and away the thing that has been missing when I've just kind of maybe made excuses for different things at different times. Yeah, that's really what I've got to say at the moment. But what I will do is give you a shot of the weather to show what a black rain looks like. So bear with me a second. Yeah, you can hear it. This is tropical weather in, what are we in? We're in August, yes. You can hear the thunder. And this, dear friends, is what we've had for the last 6 hours-ish. Yeah. And we'll have for the next 4 hours-ish, maybe more. Yeah, pretty mad. Anyway, that's it from me, from a very wet and soggy summer day in Hong Kong. And until next time, I will, probably post a video in a couple of days about being intentional. So yeah, let me know how you try to be intentional. Like and subscribe and find out more about my journey.